Hey guys, welcome back. This is the same day as our Saturday video, just a little further in the evening. But we got the barn cleaned out. We didn't quite get it set up for another pig, but we've got a pig having piglets. We're over here and you can see we've got two pigloos. This one is for these two pigs if it starts to rain, because inside Josie is in labor. She was not really showing. We weren't even sure she was pregnant. She's had one since the last time I was out here. Now she's got two, and of course it's supposed to be raining. I've just used a hog panel to get this area off so they can't get in here with her. They wouldn't do anything to the piglets, but that's a lot of people in a small area, a lot of pigs in a small area. So she does have two now. That ginger belted one was the first one, and we got another ginger belted one. So I'm gonna get that one cleaned up here, and we're gonna catch a litter of pigs for you inside the pigloo. This is not the first time. We had a pig named Patches that had piglets out here in a pigloo as well. The plan is she'll have the piglets this evening. Hopefully she'll get up to go eat, and we will take the piglets out and she'll follow us over to the barn. I've got the barn set up for them. So anyway, we're gonna hang out in the pigloo for a while with Josie and check out some piglets. Alrighty, well, had a little bit of sprinkling, no more action, and we were just talking to Jamie. We would not be surprised if she is done with two, just for the fact that we weren't even sure she was pregnant. We're 3 days off on her due date. We had her due 3 days ago, and maybe the fact that she was not very big means there is not many piglets in here, but we've got the two females, both double wattled. She hasn't passed any placenta yet. It is chilly outside, but it is nice and warm in these pigloos, so that is a good thing. She's not going to want to move until she does pass that placenta, so we'll just stay in here for a little bit. We'll probably go grab some dinner. It will be my luck that she'll have more while we're in there eating, but these two have been running around, taking a nap, back to eating, quite active. So, seems like my luck this year, just having a hard time catching these these litters for you guys. But we'll stay out here. I can see that pig. You see that shadow running around the outside? Who is it? There's the daddy. How you doing, bud? Well, Gordon. Seeing what's going on, but he's got two babies in here that are looking good. We'll hang out for a little bit, see what we can do. Once she gets up, we'll try to move everybody over, and she may not be done, so we'll just hang out and see what's happening. Alright guys, just coming back out after eating some dinner. I was getting hungry there. Hadn't had much action, so went in and ate. I am thinking she's going to be done. The other two pigs have gone in the other pigloo, so I'm glad we brought that out. We haven't really got any rain except a couple sprinkles, but it's getting cold. I think we're getting some of the tail end of that hurricane. Alrighty. We are still at 2. And no placenta yet. So there's a chance she could have more, but man, I'm thinking she is done. Which explains why she was not looking very pregnant. So learn something every time. No two litters are the same for sure. If we were able to, this is normally about where you can feel pigs kicking, and it's kind of hard when she's snorting around because her stomach is jumping, but I don't feel anything. That doesn't mean there's nothing in there. She hasn't really been pushing that much either, so the goal is to get them moved tonight. But if that doesn't happen, they will be fine. It is a lot nicer in here than it is out there, so these piglets will be warm enough in here and shouldn't have any issues if they have to stay. If not, we'll come out here and get them moved, but she's not going to go anywhere until she passes that placenta, and then she'll probably start to get up. She hasn't eaten since breakfast. We were feeding dinner when she was in here, so once she does all that, she'll probably be hungry, and then she'll move. Worst case scenario, we'll get them over tomorrow, and that'll be okay. So if anything else happens, we'll come and check it out, and if not, we are at 2, just waiting to see if the placenta passes or piglets. So let's see what happens. All right, y'all, came back out expecting to see placenta. We caught the tail end of that one being born, and there was another one, so wrong again. So no placenta yet, and there's a lot of time in between piglets, and she's not really like stressing or seeming to be agitated. She's just taking her time, and we've got 2 more girls. So we've got 4 girls, all double wattled. A nice litter with her and Gordon. They've made some pretty piglets. You can see it is, well, you can't really tell, but it's pitch black out there besides the light of my camera. Jamie just went in the house to get a light that we can hang up out here. But definitely did not expect more piglets, which is a nice surprise. She's had 6, 10, and 7 were her 3 litters, so this is litter number 4, and she's got 4, but I'm definitely not going to say that she is done. I've been wrong enough in this video. We're thinking we're probably going to leave them out in the pigloo tonight, just because Mom's going to be down for a while. They always kind of are laying down for a while after piglets. We'll put a water bowl right outside her door that she can get to if she wants. She's pushing here. Here we go. All right. There is the placenta. So I think I can safely say that she is done. I was thinking it was going to be another piglet. Technically, they do have 2 horns, so sometimes they'll pass a little placenta and then they can have more in their second horn. I'm going to say she's done, just so hopefully I'll be wrong again and she'll have some more piglets, but she's probably done. So anyway, we're going to leave them out here tonight. Tomorrow the kids have a homeschool group that we have to leave to really early. So I'll do my best to try and get the move on camera, but if not, we'll pick it up in the morning or tomorrow afternoon when we get home and just check out and see how everyone is doing. Well, I am definitely wrong again. This is a good thing to be wrong. There's another piglet. I just took out the last placenta. Kind of. Dropped it on Jamie's leg.
That's pretty gross.
There's a little one. Little bitty. Oh, this one might be just as small as the one from Whose litter was that? Willoughbean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a tiny one. First one that's not banded. And let's see if we continue with girls here. Yep. Oh my goodness, look how small that is.
Oh, she's so little. Look at the size difference.
There we go. I was wrong again. She just got covered by that big girl. Okay guys, we just made it home from the kids' homeschool group. Finished our evening feed. We're gonna go out here and check on Josie. You saw that we had got her moved over this morning with the piglets. Jamie and I got up early before we had to leave and got them moved over, and it went quite smooth, so that was good. I can't remember if I mentioned this or not, but the reason we blocked them off was so those other pigs wouldn't get in the pigloo. There was plenty of room in there for her and her babies. And it was plenty warm enough too. It was actually nice in there. We got down into the 50s, which isn't that cold. They'd have probably been fine, but if it did rain, you'd obviously want to keep them out of the rain. So got this little pen put up. We don't have any shade cloth. You can see it's overcast, windy today. So that wasn't a big issue, but looks like she's finished eating and she has come back in here. And it looks like it's the piglets' turn. I did turn this heat lamp on just in case they wanted it. I'm gonna move this pile of hay so they can actually get down and get a drink. Is that better, y'all? Is that better? Look at how small that little piglet is. But she ended up with 5, all girls, all double wattled, awesome coloring. We love these banded ones. And then the last one that came out, this small little girl, black and white. It's funny just to see the different colorings and what comes out when you think you got it figured out what they might have. Out pops a, well, this one's actually black and white. I was thinking it might be brown, but it's a black and white. So Josie did good. Like we were talking the other day, I believe it was 6, 10, 7, and now 5 piglets. This is her 4th litter. She has been doing well for us on the farm. You guys saw that we had a bunch of boys. Now we're getting lots of girls. Haven't really had a half and half. Well, we did have the one half and half, 4 boys, 4 girls over there earlier this summer. So her piglets are doing well. I guess we just gotta, when we put down the date, just get them moved over. Like we said, she was 3 days off of her due date. Kind of surprised us. We've had a bunch of litters on the farm, and right when you think you figure it out and you know what you're talking about, you get humbled again. Not that we feel like we know a lot at all, because we don't. But when you've seen it a bunch of times, I was assuming she was having a smaller litter, which 5 is smaller, but I was assuming we'd have the 2 and then be done, and then out pop 3 more. And there was a long time in between piglets, and she wasn't struggling. She wasn't pushing a lot. So I wasn't worried about a piglet being stuck because she wasn't pushing a lot and having issues there. She was just laying there, and eventually more piglets came out. So we have had the one that had the piglet stuck, and we went in there and turned it around, and that was fine. But this one was totally different from that litter as far as the mamas. She wasn't struggling. She was just laid down and calm. And eventually when she was ready to push, or those piglets were ready to come, she laid down, or she was laying down, but she pushed and out they came. So cool little litter, cool experience. Everybody's doing well. Just wanted to give you that update the day later. You did good, Josie. Loving those piglets, or those pigs, sing to those babies when they're nursing. Of course, she stops right as I talk about it. But anyway, there is Josie's kind of surprise litter, but not really, because we knew it was around that time. But anyway, guys, we appreciate you as always following along. If you enjoy this content, we just ask that you share these videos and hit that subscribe button. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to make the change, and we'll see you on the next video.